Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Feelgoodsmalls, and you are listening to another. Sorry, this is Feelgoodsmalls, and you are listening to another Fresh Sounds here on freshfmph.com. Sorry about that. I'm so used to saying my own radio show, which is Sunset Sessions, but we are here with Fresh Sounds with one of Philippines' coolest artists, and that is Zelijah. So, Zelijah, what's up? How are you?
Hi, what's up? I'm good. Yeah,
You're
just
good? Good.
yeah.
So I pretty much just did a little bit of research on you, and I found out you're a DJ, a rapper, a producer, and an engineer. Is
Well,
that
I used to
correct?
study engineering, but I didn't finish. But I finished 3 years.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. That makes sense. Okay, so basically, you are the master of everything when it comes to music, though,
Well, I can't say that, but I don't know. I just don't want to say that.
because you DJ, right? You DJ all the
Yeah.
time, and you
Well,
produce your own
before.
music,
Yeah.
and you rap.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say that you're the whole package here then. So let's talk about your most recent track that you
hmm
just put out in October,
hmm
which is She Wanna.
hmm She wanna
So
F.
did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me how that track came to be and how you released it.
For she wanna F, it's basically it's it's not that deep, but it's more of a song that's supposed to exude confidence and probably like just being in a club or at a party and hitting up a girl. That's that.
And did you when you wrote this track, it was during the pandemic, so were you really missing the club life at that point?
Yes, exactly. Because like it's been a while. Like it's been a long time since the clubs have been open, and I just wanted to make a song that could at least somehow reminisce the nightlife before pandemic.
Yeah, and I think that your timing is perfect because they just announced no curfew in Manila anymore, which means one thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's about to be open now.
The clubs are about to open back up again. So you basically just made the anthem for the opening of clubs in Manila, I think. So congratulations. So it also looks like you do a lot of official remixes. You seem to be like the remix king of the Philippines, it looks like. And I don't know if I'm allowed to actually ask this or you're allowed to answer, but do you have a favorite remix that you put out? Whether it maybe
Well,
is the sound around it or the artist you worked with?
well, all of my remixes are like I like it, but there's this one unreleased remix that's about to get out, and that would probably be my favorite.
Are you allowed to tell us who it's with or anything yet?
Um, it might get jinxed, but a clue. Um, they're a band with 12 or more members.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. And when are you planning to put that out?
I think probably this month. I'm just waiting for the go signal.
Ah, cool. So maybe this will be your last track of the year, you think? The final
Well,
anthem until 2022?
there's another song, of course, like around I think November 30. I'm gonna put out another song.
And that one is an original or a remix?
It's an original.
Oh, nice. Cool. All right. So you have a busy last few months until the new year.
I hope.
Okay, so quick question. If you could collab with any artist in the whole wide world, who would it be?
Would it be? Um, well, Kanye West.
Oh, really? Why?
Well, first and foremost, he's a businessman, and he's very articulate, and he's very wild and creative, and he does a lot of things too, which is I look up to and where I really get a lot of my inspiration to. And until now, he doesn't stop making music. So yeah,
Yeah, he's like the motivation for you as well. So you
Yeah,
would collab and then
Kanye
he would
West.
motivate you along the way as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. No, I like that. That's a good answer. Um, so if I see that you do a lot of, before the pandemic, you used to travel a lot to DJ and to perform. Where are you dying to go back to, or a new place that you're dying to perform in?
Again, hmm. I hella miss Cebu, so I hope I
Cebu?
could like, yeah, Cebu. I
Yeah.
really hope I could go back there again and perform as an artist. Like I used to play there as a DJ, but I wish to come back as an artist, as a performing artist.
That's cool. Where did you used to DJ there? I'm just curious.
Oh, there's this one. Um, it's owned by Live. It's a mini bar on the side
Cool.
where it's really just across Live.
Okay. And would you perform there or somewhere else in Cebu?
Well, anywhere in Cebu, well, it's always gonna be like um, uh, great to perform in Cebu since the crowd there is really accepting and uh, wild.
Do you think they party the hardest in all of the Philippines then? Is that what you're saying?
I think so because I went there for a festival. It was when Yellow Claw was there,
Oh,
and
wow.
I was there, and everyone's wild. The mud is everywhere.
Oh, because I guess it would be rain or shine too, right? So you guys would
Yeah,
just party right through the rain,
I
party
broke
right
my
through because
shoe
it's
at the festival because of the mud going into my soul.
did you just leave it behind or did you take it with you as a
I,
memento?
I took it with you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully festivals will come back. I mean, like it looks like we're heading in that direction over here now. So
Mm,
maybe by next March or later, we can get back to that festival party life again.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm
Yeah.
so excited to perform again.
And luckily for you, you're releasing so much music that the
Hmm.
momentum during all of this hasn't stopped for you, right? Like you're still
Mm.
keeping really relevant and you're staying really busy. So I think you'll just be able to take off where you left off just right away.
I hope. Fingers crossed. Like I never really stopped working. Like even though even when something is not happening right away, I just keep on doing it because if not, then nothing would really happen.
Yeah. It also probably goes with like your passion, right? Because I'm sure some
Mhm.
artists throughout this sort of stopped and didn't do anything during it, but it shows who's really motivated and who's really passionate about their projects, right?
Yeah, it's a.
Because you
I
may
feel like
you
for me, in in the music industry, or not just in the music industry, in anything in life, in anything that we do, it's it's the drive, the motivation that really matters. Because along the way, we're gonna face a lot of obstacles. We're gonna face a lot of no's, rejections. In any field of or in any um, field in industry, there's always gonna be a no or rejection. So if like the best advice I've heard was even if there's so much no's, there's so much rejection, you just have to go through it because out of 100 no's, there should be one yes.
and the yes is what counts in the end, right? That gets you one step closer to more yeses. So that's
Yes.
really good advice, definitely. That's I like that one. So do you work with a lot of local artists as well?
Yeah. Right now, I really like to collaborate with other artists, even without the numbers, because um, a lot of, I mean, I don't want to name drop, but I mean, I'm not saying everyone, but most or not most, like some artists like just really collaborate for the numbers, but I don't see it that way. So I prefer to collaborate with artists that really have the potential and bring them along on my end. So
Yeah, so you find the people that fit, uh, I guess, sound-wise and passion-wise over
yeah,
the popularity. Yeah, I
yeah,
think that's a really good approach to it because I think that's what allows them to grow as well because it's
hmm
coming from somewhere, like, from the heart, right?
hmm and
That's
it's better or it's easier to work with someone that is really passionate or they really like what they're doing compared to someone that's just forced or just want it for the hype, because it's not easy. It's
Mhm.
not easy.
Mhm. No, that's true for sure. So are you working or you are about to put out an EP
Yeah.
or just singles?
Right now we're working on a lot of singles, and soon it will be compiled as an EP. And then I'm planning to put out two EPs and then put it out as an album like next year.
Oh wow. So that 3 in total or 2 in total?
That's I think that's three. Yeah,
I
two
think that's
EPs and
3. I
one
think
album.
that
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Wow, that's a lot of music coming out. So lots to look forward to. Are you going to
Mhm.
do any or is it going to be mostly all originals for these EPs?
Yeah, all
Cool.
original.
That's awesome. So you have a little bit of work ahead of you, just a little bit. And do you go to the studio for your work or do you have an at-home studio or what's
Well,
your creative
I have an
process?
I have an at home studio here. I got a good pair of speakers and a sub, and then I also record here with my microphone, which is I'm not using right now here in this interview because it's always glitching when it's in StreamYard. So
Good to know. I hope mine isn't.
yeah,
That's cool. So yeah, you because of the pandemic too, you've probably had to do a lot more of your work at home. Do
yeah.
you find that it's kept you motivated though? Like, or do you find you like to leave your house to get inspired?
Well, with that, um, it's just me. But my belief is no matter how unmotivating the situation is, like for example, we're we're hit by a pandemic and it's really hard to move to get um to get the momentum back again. But I always prefer to motivate myself even when it's hard. But I just believe that it's the only way, because if I don't do it, then I'd be quitting music.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. So when you aren't working on music, what do you do for fun outside of your music career?
Oh, I like doing 3D, editing videos. Well, I just bought this 3D printer. Do you hear it?
Is it that little like beeping?
Yeah,
Show
it's
me.
actually printing right now.
What's it printing? That's so cool. What's it printing?
Oh, I'm test printing like just a cube because I just bought it
Okay.
last week, and now I'm just testing it if it works, and I think it does work.
What's your goal with it? Like, what do you want to be able to print? I don't know much about 3D printing other than it looks pretty freaking cool.
So like 3D printing is anything that fits the box or the machine. You can print anything like a glass or an iPhone case or a cup or
Okay.
a vape case or something, or
Ah,
anything you can
okay.
think of. But
That's
what I
pretty
plan to do
cool.
with this is I just really wanted to diversify what I'm doing, because especially in this pandemic, that's what I learned too. Like um, pandemic really affected the entertainment industry and the nightlife. So I'm just finding ways to still survive. So yeah.
Well, that's a cool way. I never really thought about that one. So this is a new project though, right? That
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
starting
It's
on
a
now.
side
Okay,
small
well,
project. Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
a
follow
passion.
up in a few weeks and see what you've built over there with the 3D
All
printer.
right.
Your whole collection of iPhone cases. That's pretty cool though. Um, okay, so other than that, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor to talk to you, and I'm really excited to see what you're gonna release over the next couple months and into 2022. I can't believe it's almost 2022. That's crazy.
Yeah,
And hopefully
it's
you
fun
can
ahead.
make. I know, right? Like where'd these past 2 years go? Um, and yeah, I really hope that you can get back to Cebu and perform, and hopefully, with the changes that are happening, we all can perform and DJ again. But I just want to let everyone know that they can stream your latest track, She Wanna
Mm.
on any major platform. I'm scared I'll like slip out and say it, so I just have to make that instead.
Yeah.
But you can stream them on any major platform on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube as well. We will play it on rotation all the time on freshfmph.com. So it was so nice talking to you. Any last
Thank you.
words?
Thank you for having me here, and also to my Sony fam and everyone listening and watching us today. And yeah, like also like to all the artists watching this interview, just keep creating, don't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Don't give up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Peace out.
Peace.